You're watching Rest TV, Wumula.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. May 10th, is it? Yeah, the month is actually running out. It's a Monday. As you can see, the weather is friendly and not friendly to some. It's cold. But who cares? You have to wake up and go and work. That's life. Obetonya, obatetonya, you have to wake up and go and hustle. Well, Juliet Nasonga is my name, and thank you for sticking on Rest TV. I don't know how you spent your weekend, but I believe it was amazing. You know, people are up and down. We had Mother's Day yesterday, so I don't know what surprises you had for your parents and all that. Yeah, mine was a little bit hectic and crazy, but yeah, I came out. And here I am today on a Monday. Yeah, seated here working, talking to you, you know. This is the Straight Up Show with me. And here we be straight. We speak honesty. We speak truth. Tetubikiriza nnyo kikugambanga bwe kiri either kikulumya omutima. But as long as, you know, it's all about being straight. And people don't like being straight. You know, straight up. Twagala nnyo okubikirira ebintu bakuyita kwata ku ssubi oba ne weetooloola. You know. Me, I tell you that kikugambanga bwe kiri. So that's what I'm here for. Well, last week was so amazing. On Tuesday last week, I was talking to some lady that had some breakup issue, or she was ghosted by the boyfriend she had spent over 3 years and some months with. Surprisingly, she called me back, and we had a lengthy discussion, a lengthy conversation. And I pray, dear, out there where you are, my advice or my speech and whatever we talked about was kind of helpful. But she was really in pain, and I didn't know that actually breakups take people to be that kind of depressed and all that. But I had an experience with her, and I just pray whatever I say to her calmed her heart, and, you know, it helped her out in one way or the other, you know. Yeah. Well, today still, people are really keeping me in the circle of LOVE and whatever transpires in that world. Yeah, and someone was talking about how can I deal with my ex when they come back. You know, it's kind of, I'm not a fan of exes, and I don't have exes. I think I have like 1 or 2, probably. Probably. I think I do have 1 or 2 exes. That is if I even recall. Because looking at the way I've lived my life, there's a time whereby falling in love was a luxury to me. Like, you aren't, like, most of my time, okay, let me say the age bracket where people are so hyped up in falling in love and being the youthful people that you're supposed to be, or being girly and whatever comes with it. I used that time, I was actually messed up. I was looking for money. I was looking for what to eat. I was looking for tuition. I was rejected by my mom. I didn't have I was looking for my place in the world. So basically, let me say I didn't have that luxury of falling in love and, you know, someone telling me, I will love visit until Lake Victoria dries up, sorry. Or you're that what? Those whatever things, those you know what they tell you, you know. And yeah, I've had my own share of life, but I don't regret. Me, when ladies or girls sit in a circle and they're talking about men, trust me, I'm the old man out, always. You know, I've had my feels, and yeah, I'm proud of who I have become. Maybe if I was that kind of lovey-dovey person, I would not be the lady that you're looking at right now on your screens. But I'm here because of whatever transpired in my life, and I take everything to be an experience. So when it comes to exes, I've not been so much in love, and I can't tell you that Moba, there's a guy out there that broke my heart. There's a day that I woke up and my heart was broken. My heart was broken by other things, but not men or guys or love. But I was broken by one of the person that I considered that is even more than a man. And that was my mom. She broke my heart like into 1,000 pieces. And it has really taken me a lot of strength, courage, and time to really gather them together and try to patch things up, you know, try to cover the gaps and everything. So I may not be broken by love or men, but I was broken by one that bore me. And that is really something so big. It's actually much more than that. But yeah, I pray one day I get to experience what you guys experience out there. I feel the butterflies in my stomach and all that. But today we're talking about exes. You know, exes. How do you deal with your ex that comes back? First of all, when someone moves out of your life, it means they don't find you suiting to them. They don't find you captivating enough. They don't find you, you're not the balance to their life. You know, you're just not the feel that flows. So by the time I come and I'm like, you know what, you and I are done. And I mean it, like we are done. Let's break up. You know, it means I'm done with you, I'm tired. Whatever you do irritates me, because when you love someone, even the Bible talks about love. Love does not envy, love is patient, love is this, love is that. Love is a lot of things. So that means that doesn't, you don't fall in those, you know, categories. You get? So when I break up with you, or when you break up with me, that means tulemyo kwatagana. Like we've failed to bond, we've failed to keep that attachment. You know, because when I break up with you, I don't want to see you. You know, I've seen people break up, and trust me, it's not as simple. It is actually so bad. People break up and they hate each other. They, you know, they don't want to know anything. They don't even care about the other person breathing or their existence. So no wonder people really do break down, and others go into depression, others get into different addictions. It's really crazy when we talk about a breakup, you know, someone leaving you. So when that person leaves you and you pick yourself up, no matter, I don't know how long people take, I think it depends on someone, but they say time is the best healer. So all the time you've spent and the people that have been around you, they've picked you up, they've tried to, you know, get you back on track and all that. And let's say you broke up last year, and right now you're back on your feet, you're flourishing, you know, you're getting back the game. You're getting yourself back. And then out of a blue, this guy or this lady comes back and they're telling you that, you know what, I think I still need you in my life. Because that's what they say, basically, according to what people, you know, talk about or tell me. I think I did a mistake. I think becomes I think. But I don't think I can fall for that personally, me, because there's a saying in Uganda, is it akadda nyuma kabi or akadda nyuma katta? Something like that. You know, when you go back to, I'm really going to say something, but you know, even a dog, that dog animal, the dog doesn't go back to its own puke. Then why would I really want to go back to something I let go, something that hurt me, something that really tore me apart, something that made me look crazy in front of my people, my friends? You know, it's like someone actually being in love with someone, and the day for the wedding comes forth and they don't even appear. They don't come back. They don't come to, you know, to the wedding, and you stay standing at the altar. You know, they keep you standing there. Do you know that shame? Because when you're in love with someone, you want to tell the whole world. You want to, you know, share that feeling, because it's just uncontrollable. You just can't control it. It just busts out. You tell your friends. You even tell people that, you know, it's none of their business, but you end up telling them because that's how the feeling is, you know. So, like I tell you, I do read a lot of Shakespeare. So, when I express love, it's from what I read. And I think looking at how I read, I end up feeling you know, I get goosebumps on my body, like, you know, sometimes looking at how he expresses love and whatever entails in it. You know, so this person has really caused you a lot of harm, and they come back. You know, back like a few months ago, you were my tormentor, and right now you want to be the man in my life. You want to be the woman in my life. You know, because when you love, last time, there's a time I talked about, what was it? And okay, I remember a statement I made that most of the time when we fall in love, you know, those people become our best friends. Do you know that you fall in love and you know, just like after 2-3 months of dating, or 4 months, or even 5 or 6 months, you feel you know this person more than even their own parents. Do you know why? It's because you be with them literally every time. They are in your know. You know, you're ever on phone with them. You get, like, just that little period you're with them, you get to know so much about them. So you feel you know them so much. They become your besties, you know. So this person breaks your heart. You gather the pieces together and then they come back. Really? Well, most of the time they say that we are the weaker sex, as the ladies. We are the weaker sex. So the Bible talks about it. We are weaker vessels. But I don't think the way we think it is what the Bible actually says or means it. But looking at, you know, when you try to vary, most ladies or girls do go back to their exes. That is the truth. Majority go back. You know, and when the friends get to, you know, ask them, why are you doing this? Why are you going back to the person that really took you through that kind of turmoil and craziness and pain and hurt? And, you know, they're like, I think he has changed. I think he's going to do better. You know, he's apologized. You don't have power to change anyone's heart. One thing I know about men, they just have the right words to tell us to fall for them. Trust me. They have their words at their tips at all times. So it just takes, I always talk about intuition. I don't know if you get it. I don't know if you understand it. Intuition is so good. Me, when someone tells me, especially a man, they come and they tell you things, and sometimes I laugh within me, and you know, but most of the time I stay around to listen for the drink because it's expensive. Yeah, maybe the pizza at Cafe Java's. So I sit down and listen to all you gotta say so that I can actually enjoy my pizza. So I'm telling you the truth. If you could only learn to use your intuition, I'm not saying I'm unbreakable. I think I'm breakable. Everyone is breakable because we have that person that really gets us, and we're like, I don't know where this guy, what he did. I don't know what this woman did, but I'm down. Like, I'm all in. There are those people that really get us so hard, and we feel we can't live without them. We can't do anything without them. You know, because they've gotten to that spot, that soft spot where we feel like this person means everything. But this person means everything. I wonder why people live out with their parents. Their parents, you can even spend years without going to your home, but you just can't spend a minute, not even a millisecond, without talking to these people. That is love for you. You know, that is love. It gets us falling. It gets us falling. You get? So if we could learn to use our intuition, we would know when these guys lie. As a woman or as a man, you don't have power to change anyone's heart. That's not your job. God didn't give you that power. If we could change hearts of people, trust me, I think we would have changed maybe even the government. We would have changed a lot of things, because we could change hearts, but we don't have that power to change hearts. We could change how people think or feel towards us, but we can't. It's not our power. It's not in our possession to do that. So me, what do I say about your ex coming back into your life and you taking them back? It's a wrong decision. I don't support it. I want to be straight up with you. I don't. Because if you hurt me once, they say once bitten, twice shy. If you hurt me once and you considered me the love of your life, or the person you cherished a lot, or something, your treasure or something, because when you love someone, you consider them to be everything, you know, it is a very strong bond. So when you break it and you hurt me, that means you can actually do it again, you know. Okay, you know, that thing is like a married man cheating on their wife, and you think he's faithful to you, and you end up thinking that because him breaking the vows he made with the wife in church in front of God and the priests, and then he breaks those vows by having an extramarital relationship, that means he can actually have another extra and an extra and an extra, and you know, like that can become his cycle. Because if he was able to, you know, devour the vows he made in church, what about the vows he didn't even make with you? Because he doesn't even have vows with you. You know, it's like, this whole thing is like you, a single lady, being faithful to a married man. That's stupidity, you know. So that's how this thing is. You just, it's crazy, because if you broke me once, you can do it again and again and again. Because I've actually seen people that have gone back to their exes like over 7 times, and you're like, are you crazy? And the excuse the person is actually giving you is that I love him, I love her, you know. But how are you, like, for how long are you going to be in that circle, you know? So what should you do when those exes come back? There's not much you can do. All you can do is be strong. One thing you should have always at your back, at the back of your head, is, what did this person do to me? Think about the pain you went through trying to get yourself back together. Think about the people that are around you. Think about the shame, because most of the time this whole thing has really gone so far. You know, maybe he had even proposed or something, and you know. So let's say he texts you after a year or 2 or even months or 3 months or whatever, and is like, hey, how are you? Can we meet up? I want us to talk. One thing you should not do, don't even think about engaging. Don't think about engaging. Like, don't engage into that conversation. Because the moment you get your phone and type and like, hey, yo, how are you? Trust me, you're gone. You're gone. Because if someone has been in love with you before, they know your soft spots, they know your weakness, and trust me, they will use that against you at all times, at every opportunity that they get. They will definitely use it. They will. Especially if someone knows what they want. People have used people for rebounds. People have used friends. People have used, you know, just for rebounds. Rebounds. People have done that several times. And they're not even, they're not even, like, they don't feel any pain doing it. They only care about how they feel. They only care about how to take away whatever they have that gets them some headaches and all that. So don't be taken for a rebound, because fine, you might be the person's ex, but they can actually use it for a rebound if you don't know. So don't be the rebound, you know, be something different. You can only engage into that message only if you know that you have moved on. You have, you know, you've shut the door behind you, and you're only acting nice, you're only being polite to this person. But if you know you still have a spark, please don't engage, because that spark, with the right words, that spark is gonna blow up. It's going to blossom. It's going to light a fire in you, and you'll be like, he's back. That means he has realized maybe I'm better than all those girls out there. He has realized maybe he can't do without me. Trust me, darling, that is a very good lie. So you can only engage in a conversation with this person, a lady or a man, that you consider your ex, only if you have moved on and you have shut the door behind you. You're just doing him a courtesy. You're just being friendly to him or her. You're just being polite, you know. But the moment you realize that you have a spark for that person still inside you, please don't engage. Because if you do, you're going back from, you're starting from, zero. You're back to square one. You're going to start again. He's going to lie to you, or she's going to lie to you. That is someone taking you for granted, someone taking advantage of you. They're going to grab the opportunity that you've given them, and they're going to use it to the extreme. And by the time you come up and then you're broken again, then you come back to your friends, they'll be like, we told you, they'll be like, we are done. Sort yourself out. Like, we're yambekat, because we are done. We told you this guy is this and that, but you didn't listen. So think about yourself. For once in your life, think about yourself. What do you want? Who are you? What is your worth? I was talking to my producer before we came on air, and I'm like, I asked her a question. How does someone I've just met come into my life and they have a hold of me, She just told me people come and say to her, is it in your heart? She said something about the heart. And I gave them a different position that I won't say. But I just don't get it, how someone... Oh, let me not be judgmental. I'm not a judgmental person, though I was some time back, but that is a topic for another day. So don't engage. One other thing you can do is don't stalk their social media platforms. Because if you do that, that means you're waiting on them to just knock on the door once more, and they're like, yo, are you there? I think I'm back. I've realized my mistake. Let's assume the guy was handsome. He dresses up nice. I love guys who smell nice. With those good colognes. Oh my God. Yeah. So he comes back. When you're stalking someone, that means you're actually waiting them to say something. You're waiting for them to be like, yo, hello, are you there? And the moment they boom, you're in for it. You're in for the bait. Baba kufunye. Trust me. So don't stalk them. Don't stalk their social media platforms. Just live your life. When you know that you're out, be out. But it's never easy. But I'm talking about someone who has moved on. I'm not talking about you who just had a breakup yesterday. That is a very different case. I'm talking about someone, right now, today, I'm talking to someone who, who's been in love, who was in love, like some good months or some time ago, and this person is actually trying to fix their lives. They're trying to come back under this person's skin after a long time. That is the person I'm talking about. You had a breakup yesterday, cool off. You still have some time to, heal. And well, what else? Have an honest conversation. This is having an honest conversation with this person is when you have moved on. Is when you have moved on and you don't have a spark. So you just want to know why. Why did we end? Because most of the time when guys break up with us, we tend to be like, why? That why question. So this is the right time for you to ask the why question, because trust me, they will be honest with you with that. They'll try to be honest. Even when they lie, don't give a hoot about it, because you've moved on. But if you know you've not moved on, don't even seek for that why answer. Don't seek for it. Take note of your progress and remember why things ended. Take note of your progress. How far have you come after this breakup? What has changed? Like, how have you evolved? That's something you should really consider before thinking of going back to your ex or whatever, because most people actually go through a lot of depression. Some of them even quit jobs. Their life gets so much distorted. So think about all that which you went through before engaging with this person once more. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person in this picture. Be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Well, I'm telling you to share the link. We are live on YouTube, so you can share the link, because I believe there are people that are actually going through something. Your ex is back and you don't know how to, to handle the whole thing. You don't know how to, some of you are you've actually moved on, and maybe you found partners, but this person comes back and then you're now contemplating, should I move on or should I go back? He's back, maybe I'm trying to help you guys. Akadda nyuma kabi, akadda nyuma katta. I don't know the two, but it's bad. Like I told you, even a dog does not even go back to its own puke. Why would you? Move on. Let me tell you something. If someone broke your heart once, they're actually going to do it again. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. We all do that, So, exes to me, when you're gone, you're gone. And trust me, I clean the slate. So clean. Well, that is all I had to share with you today. But remember to share the link. We've been live on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope what I said helped, and I pray it helps much more. That is if you share the link, so that your friends can actually also get to know how to do it when your ex gets back into your life. Well, Juliet Nansubga has been my name, and it's still my name, and it will forever be my name. This is Straight Up Let's Talk with me. Tomorrow, exactly at exactly 10:30, we are meeting again with something. You can actually send me a text. You can WhatsApp me on my number. That is if you want something confidential. We can talk. My number is 0704 626129. 0704 626129. No, 61. No, yeah, 07. Oh Jesus, 0704 626129. That is my number. So you can call. You can text me. Though I prefer texts. I think all the guys people that actually come through and text and we talk, yeah, it's really, really so amazing. Well, let's meet tomorrow. Stick to Rest TV because it's the only place to be. I love you. Have a blessed day.